Animal physiology. Blood and circulation. Human blood. Welcome to Science A+ Global. Check out our channel to watch more lessons. Blood is a special complex connective tissue. Blood is a homogeneous fluid that contains plasma and a suspension of corpuscles. Components of blood. When blood is centrifuged and set aside, it separates into two layers. The dark red layer is composed of blood corpuscles, whereas the pale yellow layer is composed of plasma. 55% of blood is plasma, and 45% of blood is corpuscle. When a blood sample is examined under a microscope, it will include a variety of blood cells. Therefore, corpuscles can be divided into three parts. They are red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. White blood cells are in two forms, based on the presence or absence of granules. They are granulocytes and non-granulocytes. If they have granules, they are considered granulocytes. Types of granulocytes are neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. White blood cells without granules are called non-granulocytes. They are lymphocytes and monocytes. Blood plasma. 92% of blood plasma is water. Protein is the second most abundant component after water. Nutrients, gases, nitrogenous byproducts, ions, antibodies, antigens, and hormones are present in blood plasma. Let's learn about blood cells. This is the blood corpuscle categorization that was previously described. Red blood cells are erythrocytes. They are red-colored and biconcave disc-like cells. They form in the red bone marrow. One cubic millimeter of human blood contains about 5 million red blood cells. It has no nucleus. The absence of a nucleus in red blood cells provides a large surface area to absorb more oxygen. The lifespan of RBC is about 4 months or 120 days. Functions of erythrocytes. An iron-containing pigment called hemoglobin is present in red blood cells. Hemoglobin binds with oxygen, and form oxyhemoglobin to transport oxygen to cells. Hemoglobin transports oxygen from the lungs to the cells and gives blood its red color. White blood cells or WBC. Larger than the size of red blood cells. The ratio between red blood cells to white blood cells is 600 to 1. They are with nuclei and form in the bone marrow. They are colorless cells. 1 cubic millimeter of human blood contains 4,000 to 11,000 number of WBC. Two types of WBC are present in the blood. They are granulocytes and non-granulocytes. If they have granules, they are considered granulocytes. Types of granulocytes are neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. White blood cells without granules are called non-granulocytes. They are lymphocytes and monocytes. Nature of granulocytes. Each granulocyte can be identified with its nucleus. Nature of non-granulocytes. Lymphocytes have a large nucleus, and monocytes contain a kidney-shaped nucleus. This chart shows the percentages of WBC in a healthy person. The function of WBC: protect the body from disease-causing germs, pathogens, such as bacteria and viruses. Pathogens are destroyed by WBC in two ways: by phagocytosis and by producing antibodies. Phagocytosis: the ingestion, take-in, of microorganisms such as bacteria is called phagocytosis. They can change their shape and produce extensions of their cytoplasm, called pseudopodia. The pseudopodia surround and enclose the microorganism in a vacuole. Then, the phagocyte secretes enzymes into the vacuole to break the microorganism down. This is called cell eating. Production of antibodies. Lymphocytes can make chemicals called antibodies. Antigens are chemical markers that pathogens such as bacteria and viruses have. The antibodies bind to the pathogen's surface antigens and kill it. The production of antibodies following the first exposure to a foreign antigen is called the primary immune response. It is discussed in another video. Platelets. They are fragments of cells in human blood. 1 cubic millimeter of blood contains 150,000 to 400,000 platelets. The lifespan of platelets is approximately 5 to 7 days. They also form in the bone marrow. The function of platelets. Platelet count declines drastically as a result of infections such as dengue and leptospirosis. Platelets contain thromboplastin, which helps in the coagulation of blood. When there is an injury or internal bleeding, blood clotting or coagulation is a useful mechanism that avoids excessive bleeding. In summary, there are three main functions of blood. Transportation of materials. Protect the body against pathogenic microbes by phagocytosis and by producing antibodies. Maintenance of chemical coordination and homeostasis among tissues and organs. Thank you for watching this video. Visit our website to get the note of this lesson. Check out our channel to watch our other lesson videos.